Welcome to the Christmas Connection. I'm so happy you all are here. Um, part of why we did this is because one of the reasons is the holidays are not a happy time for all of us. If I'm honest, can anybody nod their head, just so I can make sure I'm not all on my own here with this? Okay. And because it's not a happy time, it can tend to magnify a lot of the things that we wish they were different, or we're missing the loved one that is no longer here with us. I just want to acknowledge a couple different situations that I know that are in this space with us now, and I just want you to know I see you, and I want you to know that Papa sees you too. Grief, some of you are experiencing grief right now. Loss, maybe some infertility. I want you to know I see you. Maybe there's some estrangement in family and some of your children. Some of you are experiencing some real financial difficulties. I see you. Some are going through a divorce. I want you to know I see you. Some of you are struggling with your singleness. I see you. Some of you are struggling with chronic pain, fatigue in the body. I see you. It's important that as we navigate this time in this season that we are kind to each other, because all of us are walking through something. None of us are going to leave this life untouched by some really hard realities. And with that, just want you to know that Papa's not startled or caught off guard or shocked that you're going through what you're going through right now. He's very full aware, very, very full aware of where you are. I'm going to share 2 verses with you. The first one is from John 4:18, and it's, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." Because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. And then the other verse I'm going to share with you is, "How precious also are God's thoughts of you. How great are the sum of them. If you should count them, they are more in number than the sands by the sea." That just makes me melt. Thank you so much for this. Talking about hard times and the importance of connecting with one another. So my mother is dying right now. And so when I tell you that we all have situations that we're going through right now, we really do. I'm super grateful for my community and to be able to connect with my faith community, so many of you, because connection, you have to be willing to be known to connect, to really do it right, okay? And so with the holidays, I found I've had to have a plan, because I can be sad. I'm going to hold space for all of it, as we should. We shouldn't ignore or pretend that stuff's not real, because it is, you know? So let me get back over here. With that, I've created a care team for myself, is what I would like to call it, because I've never walked through anything like this with my mother. So The care team looks like I have about 14 people on a text, and I can just shoot a message to them and say, hey, I need you to pray for me today. I need you to know that this is what I need today and that kind of thing. So I'm super grateful for that. And with the connection piece that we all really do need. Who doesn't need connection? Is anybody in here don't need connection or relationship with people who really care and hold space for you and where you are? Can I get a show of hands? Does anybody need connection? Or am I the only one? Okay, most of you. Good. So connection happens with a couple things. We have to have access to each other. Okay. Time and proximity is important, and the other thing is let people have their moment to sit in discomfort. Sometimes we want to fire extinguish people's moments with positivity or a little Jesus glitter. Don't do that. It's not cute. It's not okay. Because really we make it about us when we don't let people have their space to be mad, to be angry, to question God. And connection needs, I like to call it hot conversations. Hot meaning honest, open, and transparent conversations. Because without it, you're never going to be known. No one's going to know where you are, what you need. Connection isn't. It doesn't mean you are a yes woman, You're telling people what they want to hear, or that kind of thing. Because really, love tells the truth. It tells the truth. That's what love does. It's not codependent. Some of us fear connecting because maybe we've got some wounds and we've been betrayed and we've been whatever it is. And I encourage you to put your walls down and put your armor down, because there are beautiful, beautiful blessings that come from us being able to allow ourselves to be known so that we can connect and grow and see what it looks like to really be loved and to really allow ourselves the space that we need in order to be able to be known. I wonder what's grieving you the most right now. What's been laying heavy on your heart? Every single one of you. What's been kind of grieving you? I encourage you to hold space for it, because really the enemy of our souls do try to plague us and really keep us from freedom, because really that's what we need. We all need freedom. We need freedom from fear, freedom from judgment, freedom from feeling like you're not enough, freedom from having suicidal thoughts, freedom from whatever it is, whatever it looks like. And with that, I'm wondering, what lies do you need to break agreements with? What lies have you allowed yourself to believe that are not? It's not what God has said anything to you about. Maybe it's something someone in your family told you. Maybe it's whatever it is. What lies do you need to break agreements with so that you can let in freedom, so that you can let in the joy that you know your soul needs? I encourage you to position yourself to receive the abundance and the connections that you can even make today, here, in this space, and just allow the overflow of what Papa has for you to just embrace you. Trust me, it's all that you will ever need, because he satisfies the deepest of thirst. With my mother transitioning, family dynamics get a little tricky. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I have not had the greatest relationships with my siblings, and I've seen some beautiful reconciliation happening in one of my brothers in my relationship, and it's been a sweet surprise. And God has definitely shined the light on me having to address some things in my own heart, because connection and reconciliation just does not happen on its own. I mean, does anybody agree? So I had to really release the resentment and the anger and the unforgiveness that I was harboring in my heart because of what I felt my brothers should be doing for their mother and that kind of thing, And my prayers have changed. And I'm really quite shocked sometimes, because I'm like praying, God, help me to love my brothers the way you do. What? What in the world? Like, what? Who's praying this, But I'm super grateful, because truly only God can give us the power to do the things that we ourselves can't do on our own strength. And so I'm grateful for there being light in the midst of a really, at times, really dark and painful time in our family. And I'm grateful for relationships and connection with the people that are choosing to show up for me during this time. I've had to be intentional. I mean, relationships just don't happen on their own. Connections don't just happen just because you're wishing it to happen. You have to be intentional. We have to set up time to share space with the people we say that we want to get to know better or that we love. We have to put the phone down when we're together. You make eye contact, Put people on the calendar. If someone's coming to mind, just to check in and just send them a quick note and say, I was thinking of you, I love you. Whatever, just little things, because we really don't know what is going on in people's lives. And if God is putting someone on your heart, you're just thinking of them, just message them, because you just don't know what is happening. You don't know what's happening, and you don't know how much that will impact them. And really let people know that you need to vent, or you need to scream, or you need to kick somebody or punch somebody, whatever. Just let people know that you just need some space to just vent. It's okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, whether online or in person. We pray that the ministry of Calvary San Diego is encouraging you in your faith. If you would like to follow along with what we are doing or hear more teachings, you can do so by downloading the Calvary SD mobile or TV app. Also, if you would like to partner with us and worship through giving, you can do so at calvarysd.com/give. Thanks for tuning in.